Hey folks, welcome back to another video of the Flutter Development course brought to you by Newton School. My name is Harsh Kumar Khatri and I am going to be your instructor for this Flutter Development course. I am currently working as an intern at Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology, and I have been an ex-Flutter developer intern at a firm named AppScript, where my primary goal was to work on Flutter applications totally from scratch. I have also been an instructor on Udemy and Edunix, where my Flutter development courses have more than 30,000 plus enrollments already, so you can check them out as well. So before starting this video, let me tell you about a Newton School coding contest which is happening on this 27th of August 2021. So let me tell you the top 5 reasons why you should register for this contest. So the first reason would be that they are offering total cash and gift prizes worth INR 5 lakhs. So that's a huge amount of prize which is being offered by them. The registration process is totally free. You don't have to pay any penny for registering for this contest. And apart from that, you will also be getting opportunity to gain internship and placement and several prizes if you are like getting the top ranks or various different ranks according to the whatever marking scheme is there. The contest is also beginner friendly, so even if you are a beginner, you can feel free to participate, as they are giving prizes to 1000 random chosen coders with the rank of more than 500. So you can see over here that if you are getting a rank more than 500, and if you are like among those 1000 lucky people, then you can also get some of the gift and some of the prizes as well. Giving it a shot is always a worthy choice to make whenever you are going through this competition, and you will also be like getting experience if you are participating in one such competition. They are also offering several goodies and gadgets like Amazon Echo, HomePod Mini, ergonomic keyboards to random participant who solve even just one problem correctly. So if you are there to solve even one problem, then you can win some goodies and gadgets for yourself. Some special prizes are also there for different categories, which include being a best female coder, the youngest coder to solve at least one problem, the best rank working professional, the first solver of every problem. So if you are like solving the problems from each of these categories, then also you can win some of the special prizes from those categories as well. Let me first show you how you can register for this contest. So if you are clicking on the link given in the description, it will be opening somewhat this kind of a page if you have already logged into the Newton School portal. So if you haven't logged in, then it will ask you to log in or sign up, whatever, if you don't have an account also. So once you have logged in, this page will be opening for you, and herein you have to fill in the details, like you have to choose your college and fill in the detail about it. You have to choose your stream or specialization. For me it is computer science and engineering, so I have filled in CSE. The graduation year, like in what year you will be passing out, so you can choose from the list which is available over here. And you can also choose like from where did you got information about Newton School. So you can choose from various different options which are available over here. So I'm choosing Newton's coding contest, and when you'll be clicking on this submit, it will be showing you that congrats, you have applied successfully for this contest. So this is how you can apply for this contest, so make sure to apply through the link given in the description. Now coming towards what will be covered in this particular video. So in this video I am going to cover about an image picker app. In the previous video I have already shown you how you can implement the image picker the basic implementation for the same I have already shown you in the previous video. In this video, let me give you the gist of the app what we are going to develop. So basically we'll be having two options, for one for choosing the image from the gallery and another one for choosing the image from the camera. And whenever the user will be clicking on any of that appropriate option, the image choosing option would be enabled and the user could choose an image. Once the image has been chosen or clicked up on based of the clicks which the user has made, he can then view the image which he has selected in the option or in the space whatever we are adding over here inside our application. And apart from that, this app could also have a reset option to reset the space which is available and stuff like that. So let me just switch my screen and let's start working on implementing this app and creating this totally from scratch. So herein you can see that I have switched my screen and I have opened the app which we have worked on in the previous video, and this is basically the basic implementation of how you can add the image picker thing inside your Flutter application, and how you can print out the name of the image which you have selected from the camera or which you have selected from your gallery, or you can also print out the path for that. So this is what we have done in the previous video, like the basic implementation, and if you haven't checked that out, then make sure to check that out as well. And in this video we are going to work on the project as I just explained you. So let's start working on the project rather than wasting more time. So what I'll be doing is I'll be removing this gesture detector which is available over here inside this center, and I guess I don't need the center part as well, so I'll be removing that too, and we'll be commenting the body out for now. Next here, as you can see that I have created this image picker instance over here directly, and I'll also need to create a file variable, and this would be of a type null. So file question mark, and then adding the name to be underscore image. It is showing us an error, quick fix, and we want to import it from .io. Now it's fine. And next we need to create some functions, like one will be for getting the image and one will be for picking the image. So we'll be getting the image from the camera and we can pick the image from the gallery. So rather than like I can do this thing and like I can directly add this function or like add this instance inside the function as well. Let's do this way only. So the return type of the function would be future, as it would be taking some time for the image to be selected, as we have seen in the previous video that we were using async and await over there. So that's why we need to add the return type as future, and final image would be equal to await, and we have already initialized img picker above. So img picker and img picker dot pick image, and for the source I can specify image source dot camera, and inside the set state we can update the value of this file which we have created. So underscore image would be equal to the image variable which we have created above and have set the value of it to this image picker. A value of x file can't be assigned to it, so I guess we need to rename it to x file, because like previously when we were using in the initial days of this package has been launched, the type of this image what we are getting from this pick image was a type file, but now it has been changed and it has been renamed to the x file type. So that's why I guess we need to specify it over here like an x file rather than an file. Now let me just copy this thing from here and paste it over here, as we are going to create the function for the pick image as well. So pick image, and it will be having similarly final image await image picker dot pick image, and the source would be gallery this time, and we'll be setting the value of this to be underscore image equals to image inside the set state as well. Now for the title which is present inside this app bar, let me change it to image implementation. Makes sense. And coming towards the body part, for the first child or the topmost child, I'll be adding a column over here, and this column will be having a children, as the column have various different children, so we'll be adding those inside this. And for the first children we'll be having a container which will be having a height of 350 and width of 352. Now you have to guess like what we will be doing with this container, as I have already explained you what we are going to do with this container. So make sure to comment that it down below, like what this container is for. I'll be telling you it this in the like upcoming part of the video. And for the child of this container I have added a center, and this center takes a child, for which we'll be checking if the value of this image variable which we have created, if it is equals to null, then we'll be displaying a text, and we'll be saying or we'll be showing to the user that he needs to interact by clicking the buttons below. And we can add some styles as well with the data type of text style, and this could have the text style could have the font size of 20. The font size it needs to be, the font size would be 20 in this case. T is missing over here, and if this is not the case, like the image is not equals to null, then we can display the image with image dot file property, and we can pass underscore image inside it so that the image is displayed to the user. It is showing us some error over here. The argument type can't be assigned to the parameter files. So it is showing us an error for underscore image because inside this file the return type which we are having for this image, the data type for the value which we are going to pass inside this file would be needed to be file, but herein we are passing it to be as X file which we have created over here. So let me just convert this underscore image X file to underscore image file as well. So let me just do it. So what we can do is, before passing this image, we can add file, and inside this file we can pass the path of this image. So underscore image dot path, and we need to check if this is not equals to null as well. So adding a null checker. We can also specify a question mark which will be signifying that this value could be null. And as currently the value of underscore image is equals to null, it is showing to the user that interact by clicking the button below. So we need to add the buttons as well. So now let's add them. After this container is adding, I'll be adding a sized box with the height of 132. Like these are the random values which I am adding. You can specify the values according to yourself. The main axis alignment would be main axis alignment dot space around, so that the items which are present inside this row are spaced like appropriately. And for the first child of this row, I'll be adding it adding a floating action button, and for the on pressed inside this, we'll be running the pick image function which we have created. So pick underscore image, it will be executing this function on the click of this floating action button. And I can also specify various different properties inside this floating action button, like a tooltip is there, which is basically for displaying a string when we are clicking or when we are pressing the floating action button for a longer duration of time. So picking an image from camera. We can also specify the colors. We can also add an icon. Like these are all the properties which we can add over here. Let me just add a child to it which will be of a kind icon, and icons dot camera. I guess this icon is available in Flutter. Yeah, it is available. Now adding another sized box, or like adding this floating action button again. As we are using the main axis alignment to be space around, so I don't think the size box is needed over here. And changing this pick image to get underscore image, and picking an image from gallery in place of camera, and we are displayed with two options over here. Now let me hot restart the app once. So the app has restarted, and now when I am clicking on this camera like floating action button over here, let me change this icon as well. I haven't changed the icon. I guess this is available. Yeah. So I have like added the image icon over here, but there is one mistake which we have done. This needs to go over here, and this needs to come over here. Saving it. Yeah, now the app will be working fine. So now when I'll be clicking on this button over here, it will be opening the camera for us, and you can see over here that the camera which has been opened, and we can click an image from here by clicking the shutter button. And when I'm clicking on this correct option, it will be opening the image over in here, like it will be replacing the text which was available, which was saying that interact by clicking the buttons below, and it has opened the image which we have just clicked over here. And apart from that, now let's try and choose an image from the gallery. So when I'll be clicking on the gallery option over here, it will be opening the gallery, and it will be taking some time for loading out the images which are present inside a gallery. And here it goes when I click on any of the image, and now you can see that as I have chosen that image, it is displayed over here which says did someone say AWS Lambda, and it is the image which has been chosen over here. We can do one more thing with this, like we can add another after this row is ending, we can add another option over here which will be there for setting the value of underscore image back to null. And once we are setting the image value back to null, it will be removing the image which is being displayed to the user, and in place of that it will be displaying us with the interact text which we have added, like interact with the buttons below to like display an image or whatever the text is I have added over here. So it will be displaying that back to us again. So this was a basic project which helps you to learn about the implementation or about the functionality of the image picker package which is available in Flutter. So this was pretty much it for this video. To sum up, in this video we have covered about the image picker plugin or image picker package which is available inside Flutter, and we have worked on creating a project from it. The project was basically for choosing the image from gallery and displaying it, or clicking an image from the camera directly and displaying it to the user on the go on the screen as well. So we have worked on that project. So that was pretty much it for this video. If you have got to learn something new from this video, then make sure to drop a like. Comment down below what you would be liking, or if what you want to see in the upcoming videos. I'll be more than happy to implement those out as well. And share this video with your people in your community who want to learn Flutter or who are aspiring to be a Flutter developer. And apart from that, subscribe to the channel as well to get all the latest updates. A new video is being posted every alternate day, so make sure you subscribe to the channel and stay updated. And make sure to register in the competition which I mentioned about in the beginning of the video. The link to that must be given in the description, so make sure to check that out as well. And check out Newton School and Launchpad as well. They are doing amazing work, so make sure to check them out as well. And this was it for this video. I'll see you in the next one, and thank you for watching this.